Hey guys, so what's going on? I previously made a top 7 best Disney films. I gotta tell you, I love that. That was one of my favorite lists of all time. So to do something different, I want to talk about Disney siblings, family. Disney has a lot of family movies, and I gotta tell you, it is just amazing. So let's talk about Disney siblings. So siblings that they see a lot from shows from Gravity Falls to Frozen. So here are the top 6 best siblings in Disney. And this is from movies all the way to cartoons. So, let's start the countdown at number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Nani and Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. I know Lilo and Stitch is huge, but I gotta say, even though Moana's coming November 23rd, let's talk about something Hawaii. Nani and Lilo are two sisters that don't get along too much, and I gotta say, well, that's how family is. But let's talk about that. So Nani and Lilo don't always get along, don't see eye to eye, but no matter what, those two will always be together. And even in the end of the movie, Nani does save Lilo and understand that family always comes first no matter what, even though she can be a little stubborn. Number 5. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Ducktales, just like this. Though Ducktales is an old show from the 1990s, which I grew up on, and I gotta tell you, I loved it. But let's talk about these three. These three siblings are really awesome. Even though they could be brats, there's still something about Huey, Dewey, and Louie that makes them very funny. I actually liked Ducktales, and it was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. By watching these three, I really did like them. Even though they became brats, they still had each other's backs. They also had a lot of great adventures together, and they always thought about love, and they always had their backs. So that's really cool. That's one thing I really liked about it. And even though they became bratty, they still had each other's backs, and they were always together. Number 4. For number 4, I actually had to think about this one. Merida and the three brothers. I can't really remember the brothers' names, but I had to put this one. Merida is a Disney princess that I actually appreciate. She's smart, outgoing, wants to be her own, and wants to be adventurous. And I love the fact that even in the movie, there's still not a lot of, great things. Well, depending on. Well, I thought about this one because I had to put this one. Merida and the three brothers are actually really close. She has their back even during the food table. You remember that scene, right? Where she crept under and sneaked under, got them food. Yeah. And I love the fact that even near the ending, they had her back by turning to bear, scaring one of the maids, getting the keys and unlocking her. And I thought that was pretty cool. Merida is not always a perfect princess, but they have each other's back, and I love that. So they deserve to be on this list. Number 3. Phineas Ferb and Phineas Ferb. I had to put them on this list. The reason why, because I love Phineas Ferb. I really do. That was a great classic Disney show from 2007 to 2015. And I loved it. It was so amazing. But Phineas and Ferb and Candace are 3 of the best siblings in Disney. Really, reason why, because Phineas and Ferb and Candace are one of the best siblings in Disney, because all 3 always have each other's back. Even though Candace wants to bust them, there's still, she still loves them. Even in one of the episodes, where they got busted, she was putting herself at risk to save them. And that's amazing. I love Candace because she can be a little crazy, but that's how her personality is. Phineas and Ferb are really cool. Are 2 brothers that will stick to it and have each other's backs. Even in the second dimension, they will have each other's backs, and I think that's pretty cool. Number 2. Man, I know you're gonna like this one. Mabel and Dipper Pines from Gravity Falls. Yep, Gravity Falls. I had to put them on this. The reason why I put Dipper and Mabel, because I love those two. Those two are just amazing siblings. And no matter the harsh times and the bad times, well, they can get through it. I love the fact that in Weirmageddon, Dipper really helped Mabel, and I love the fact that it was about them, talking about their past and how well they got there. Dipper and Mabel are two of the best Disney siblings I've seen because they always have each other back no matter what. They'll go through heck and back to save each other. And well, Wendy was right. When those two are together, well, it's amazing. Gravity Falls really was amazing. It's one of my favorite shows. Hopefully, it still continues. And I just gotta say, the Dipper and Mabel are a really good brother and sister, and I love them. So they deserve to be on this list. And the number one best siblings in Disney is, well, I thought about this one, and I know most people don't like it, but a lot of people do. Anna and Elsa from Frozen. Come on, you gotta admit, those two are amazing. Anna and Elsa really know a great load, and by Anna sacrificing herself to save her sister, well, that's actually sweet. I love how Anna and Elsa don't always see eye to eye, but that's what the story is about. And I love the fact that even though Anna still doesn't understand why Elsa is like that, I love the fact that, well, there's a lot. And I love the fact that the family is so powerful in that movie. When John Lasseter helped the movie, and yes, he did, it was amazing. He put so much into it, and it's a great movie that is touching. It's a family movie that I personally love. And Anna and Elsa are the two of the best Disney siblings ever. Because even though the movie will kind of make you a little angry for Elsa leaving, but there's a reason why. And in the end, when Anna sacrificed to save her sister, that was the best part of all. And well, love unfroze her heart. That's amazing. So here we go. So that was the top 6 best Disney siblings, and I will have more Disney and anime coming up. So hope everybody's enjoyed their day. I'm out. Like always, see you later.